This programme is brought to you by Menthol Atom Products Deep Heat and Deep Freeze and Willie McLernan at Farmer Autocare, official sponsors of Kilbride FC TV. Scene is set for the East of Scotland qualifying cup final at Alban Park in Broxburn. It's Kilbride against Spartans, and there's so many stories that could be told today on a rather lovely day, spring day. Fans making their way in, one or two, can we call them VIPs with their cups of coffee there. Paul Thompson from the UK News there up in the balcony, so press here. Fans are making their way in, and we are just a few moments from kick-off. It's Billy Ogilvie, the Kilbride manager's last game in charge, and his side will have to compete with this Spartans team who do like a cup run, whether it's this competition or the Scottish Cup last season. They're always a thorn in the sides of many teams at many levels, it has to be said. You can get the flavour of the sort of atmosphere. It's a real friendly atmosphere, a mix of men, women and children, all excited for this East of Scotland Football Nations qualifying cup final. Well, I think without further ado, it's worth looking at the team news. And for Kilby, well, Barry Russell is the captain of his side usually. It's good to see him back on the bench, not fit enough to start. Jack Smith and Liam Gormley are the front two. Martin McBride will have the armband to begin with. And young Jacob Keane in goals, has played his part in this competition and in goals today. For Spartans, well, Murray and Stevenson will be the two up front. Former Hibs man Dean Horribine will be on the wing and will be a threat. And Carswell as well as a good goalkeeper. And at this level, Spartans in league maybe not done as well as maybe they were expecting, but certainly, as I've mentioned, cup competitions are a side to be reckoned with. So here come the teams out of the changing rooms. Kilbride on the usual strips, Spartans in their white. It's a big day. Billy Ogilvie's last team talk has happened. It's his last 90 minutes in charge before he relieves himself from the reins, going straight on his day job. And hard to call which way this will go, because there are two decent sides, but Spartans get us going. Brown skips past Winter, can't get further on, and now maybe Kilby can turn this round with Jack Smith. Gormley waiting, Smith trying to go all the way, well marshalled out by Thompson. Corner whipped in, and well, may well have felt like it could have done a little bit better there. Brown, it's ricocheted about here, and here's Winter. Challenge comes in. It's the goal kick. Good ball whipped in. It's only been half dealt with. Hooked back in. Robertson got in there first for Kilby, but still not away. I think maybe a pass back shout, but anyway, couldn't get on the end of it, could Murray. He was looking to try and turn. Oh, that's a poor back pass by Stevenson. And then in behind was Murray. Horribine. Murray again. Greenhill! Yeah. From the error, they were patient. Kept the ball, didn't panic. And Greenhill came in to finish. And well worked from Spartans, but poorly defended, and just an error from Stevenson. And after 16 minutes, not really the start, Billy Ogilvie wanted in his final game in charge. Up long by Carswell. Came off Cole. Oh, it's a good ball in. Murray was waiting to pounce. Spartans, the ascendancy at the moment. Clearance as the referee here. Oh, and onside. Murray's through. Oh, and he smashed the post, and if that was 2-0, that would have been a big mountain to climb for Kilby. Greenhill trying to get forward again. Good play, Stevenson. Horribine. Left by Murray. Beasley. It's a decent try by Stevenson, but into Keane's hands. Long throw and almost finding Gormley. Well, it did find Gormley, but he couldn't put it in. Big chance. Not getting anywhere, but finally the ball, but doesn't come off. And I think Bill will be looking forward to half time. There is the whistle now to talk to his troops. 45 minutes potentially left in Bill Ogilvie's career as East Kilbride manager. He's going to have to come from behind, do Kilby. A bit of a mistake in the defence led to Greenhill finishing the move. It's 1-0 to the Spartans at the break. And it is East Kilbride to get us going. Have they got a big 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer in them? Spartans very much with the top sides at the end of the first half, especially after their goal as well. Long by Carswell. McKinnon was trying to win it in the middle of that. McBride gets it back. Brady wanted it out wide, but goes with a different option. Winter in the box. Oh, it was a good delivery and Winter couldn't quite get hold of it. McBride's ball in. Well, it's a good header and just have to stifled away by Carswell. Corner whipped in. Howie's header. And there's McBride! Equaliser, East Kilbride. Through Martin McBride. 11 minutes almost gone in the second half. Tried to poke it in first time, got a second go at it. All square. Long it goes, and here's Horribine. Oh, and it's a good ball here for Murray and stopped. Big moment, potentially. Ball swung in, and here come Kilby again. McBride. Winter! They flicked it right around on the scoreboard. Sean Winter, and you know where he's going to celebrate, off to the bench. Half time it was 1-0 Spartans. 65 minutes as the hugs all round to Bill Ogilvie. It's now 2-1. Are Kilby going to get the fairy tale final, and Billy Ogilvie get his fairy tale sending off. Winter, ball in. What a second half McBride's had. Winter with the header. Big celebration. McBride forward. Miller, who came in at half time for Smith. And Carswell holds on to it. McKinnon's corner. And it's in from Winter. His second, Kilby's third. What a second half. And the fairy tale very much is on with 16 to go. Surely Spartans can't come back. It's Malone. Easy for Keane. Miller then. Got his shirt pulled. Miller goes for it himself. Spun away. Ball across by Greenhill. Stevenson in the mix, and the strike has been stopped from Horribine. Keane again at it with the saves. Now the flick on through for Hastings. That would have put more gloss on the scoreboard. Malone. And forward there was Brown. All didn't find anyone. Comes to McKinnon. Brady. Brady! That wraps things up in stoppage time as we head into that. What an effort. McKinnon was wanting to kill a bit of time. Brady took it and smashed it home. And the cup is coming back to Kilbride. There's a happy man. At half time, I did not see the scoreline ending 4-1 to Kilbride. They may well have came and turned it around. But 4 unanswered goals in the second half. And the Magic team talk worked to the end, and it's an emotional celebration for Billy Ogilvie as he sees his side win the East of Scotland Football Nation Qualifying Cup. And now they've won the set really at this level since forming, remember, only 6 years ago. The East of Scotland Cup, they've won the South Challenge Cup as well. And handshakes and hugs and memories are going to be cherished from this afternoon in Broxburn. Greenhill scored for Spartans in the first half, but in the second half McBride, Winter with a double, and Brady has seen the scoreline of 4-1 to East Kilbride. Well, it's the losers, and you see that is the lightest way possible, because in the first half after they scored Spartans, they did profit from East Kilbride there, and they really did play their part in the first half. Could have maybe scored 2 or 3, I think the shot hit the post. But for them, always got a good cup pedigree, and they'll be back again at the latter stages of cup tournaments again very quickly, I'm sure. And presentation team with the East of Scotland Football Nation members, as it's now the turn of the winners. Barry Russell, and like Sean Winter, who was up there first. They came to Kilbride with the project for the promotion. That's not going to happen this year with a new manager around the corner. That may be, I'm sure it will be the ambition for next campaign. But for both, they've came to the Lone League. I like to see Jack Smith in there, who scored all his goals. Fine reward for him. He's going to get a cup. And for Barry Russell and for Bill Ovey, the trophy is aloft. And the smile says it all from Bill Ogilvie. It's farewell, a toot on the horn. And I think the chance of maybe Bilko going to happen shortly, because you know what's going to happen next. This is going to happen. For Bill Ogilvie, it's the end of an era for East Kilbride. It's another cup. East of Scotland Qualifying Cup champions for 2016.